Today we are going to make the nest from the story. You can use any kind of box. I'm going to use a tissue box, okay? You can use a cereal box, oatmeal box, macaroni and cheese box, whatever you have, any kind of box, okay? An Amazon box. And the first thing I'm going to do, well, before we do that, I'm going to show you the box. You need your crayons. I have some right here. You need lots of paper, scissors, glue or tape. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our box. Since I have the tissue box, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the top part. Just cut an opening on any of the boxes that you have, because it's going to be like a nest. Doesn't have to be a perfect opening. If you want to make the nest a little bit lower, you can. That's all I did. Does not have to be perfect. So after you do that, you are going to get your paper and you are going to color a few sheets of paper brown, because that's going to be the color for our nest. So I'm going to do that. Color. Okay. I already did that in advance. You guys know I have 1, 2, 3 right here. You're going to take your time to do it. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take your tape or your glue and then your box. So here I have my box here. If you want, you can cut right around the box to make it the perfect size, or you could just tape around it. Just see, mine's a little big to the side. Sorry, you can't see. Right here, I'm going to tape it on. I'm going to tape it all around so it looks like it is a nest with mud all over it. Remember, we don't want to tape the top because that's our opening. It does not need to be perfect, so I just put a little bit of tape on the bottom and a little bit on the top through the hole, okay? We'll do that for all the sides. You don't have to do it on the bottom. It's okay if it's hanging over a little bit, because you could tape the side as well, okay? So I'm going to do that again. I have this here. I'm going to tape the top. If it's hanging over a little bit, that's okay. See how mine's hanging over? I guess I'll do the bottom first. I'm going to bend it down on the bottom, because remember, we're not going to see the bottom. So I did that. Now I'm going to go back to the top. And I tape it over. And notice I have a little bit hanging on the side. I can fold that and tape that over as well. See, so we have those 2 sides done, and I only need 2 more sides. I have some leftover brown. I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to measure this again. And you don't even need to cut it. Like, you could have it long. You don't have to cut it the 4 times. I'll show you another way. Hold on. So this time I just cut it all the way. See, I didn't cut it the whole way. And now I know about how much, so I could just tape the other sides, okay? I folded it. And then instead of taping the top and bottom only, I'll tape that side. But see, I still have all of this. I fold it, and then I fold it again. And then I tape it. And make it stay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on the bottom and the top again, just so I know it stays on good. Oops, almost dropped it. See, so now it's brown all over. It looks like the nest. The next thing I want you to do, you still have the extra brown maybe. I have extra brown. If you have extra brown, that's awesome. Next thing I want you to do is color another piece of paper, green, because it's going to be grass inside of the nest, okay? Okay, I already did that. Okay, so now I have the extra brown and the extra green. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it cut up in strips. So it looks like mud and grass. Just keep cutting it all the way down. Like that. And then I just make it. It doesn't have to be the same size. All different sizes. Doesn't matter. Nothing's perfect, okay? I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so now I have a bunch of brown pieces that I'm going to put inside. Hard to see because they move, but they're inside there. Then I'm going to take the extra green and brown. I'm going to do the same thing. But I have the two pages together, so it doesn't take as long. Again, I just cut strips. See how I cut strips. All different sizes. Okay, so I have the strips. Again, I take them and then I just cut into little pieces. This one's a little bit thicker than the other one. So if you need to do it separately, that's fine. It's going to be grass and mud. So now I have a whole bunch of these. The grass and mud. And again, I put it inside the box, okay? The next thing we need will be our eggs. So you can use any color. I use blue. I already did them. I'm just going to show you how to do one. Just basically make it an oval. Boom. Simple. Okay. And then cut around all of the eggs. You can make as many eggs as you want. I made 6. Then you're going to cut them all out and you are going to put them in the basket. So it looks like the nest with eggs. They also had some dinosaurs. I'm not going to draw the dinosaurs, but you could draw the dinosaurs as well if you want and put them inside too. I'm not going to cut all of them out. I just want you to get the idea, okay? So now we have our nest, our grass and mud, and the eggs inside, okay? So that is your prop to retell that chapter.